What's up YouTube? My name is Rob and I am back for another reaction video. Now this time around I'm checking out Devlin Fire in the Booth Part 2. Now originally in my first wave of videos, because I do these things in different waves of videos, the first wave of videos I did Part 1. Now that video got requested by a guy named James Stewart, and I'm not quite sure if I got this right, James, but I don't know if you wanted me to react to Part 2 the first time, or if you wanted me to react to Part 1 and now you want me to react to Part 2. It might have been like that type of situation where I got the wrong video, and because of that, I'm gonna react to Part 2 because it was requested, and this guy's been a cool guy supporting my channel. So obviously, I said this before, you support me, I support you, and I give you a shout out. So with that being said, I'm gonna dive right up into this thing and kicking this sucker off in 3, 2, 1, click.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Your time is to hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble.
Check.
That beat.
We got Danny Weed on this one. Hey. Okay. Let's get him, Dev.
Oh, you can.
Yeah. Bypass the white shark, I'll bite you in half, then snap on a lifeguarder's right arm. I'm a psycho, a smile and apply charm when I really feel like striking and by large. If you never again appeared, I don't think many would care, but I'm alive for my bars. Not prison lyrics written, touch wood. I don't wanna jinx shit when I'm spitting and I'm trying hard. To your egg in a firm, no fella on your firm, gonna bet me or burn everybody in the booth, anybody wanna turn? I bet that you would, but me I don't endorse men from the hood. Half as good, I just laugh at nuts when I blast the jub. The road looks clear on the path I took, now let me step it up a gear when I start, then look. Perfect. If you ain't been familiarised, my name's Debs and I've been on my grind a long time. In the fog when I'm feeling inside, I don't die like spirit inside, cause every lyric I write has got infinity life. I don't give a shit about the critical eyes. It's take what I want now, criminal mind. Bait face, I'ma take anything on my side. There's something in the rhythm and it's giving me life. The resurrection of Christ, not quite. Frees me till my race turns out bright. Guess that officially means that I can sleep for 1,000,000 weeks and then rise. When I see FIT, I'm that guy. They're going on BAD, then get shy. Who is it? DV, the mad guy. Kitty man, love titty and fat thighs.
Perfect.
I can smile again, this world is mine again. No time to play, the timing's great. I waited for brighter days to light the game, and now they can't fight the flame. I hear a lot, I wanna be yanks from UK. Trap them in a band till they lose weight. Fools in the smoke, what they sell every day. To people's children been led astray. We pray upon a weak in this world for the need to excel. So bum being weak, I'm a beast, you can tell. I'm telling men I wanna regale, do a queef then smell. While I read to myself in the region I dwell. Dream to myself for the freedom I sell. Never let a man lead you and tell great lies to achieve what he needs for himself. The future's in the grip of your palm, and you wouldn't wanna rip it apart. Only madmen live in the past, it's 2008. Ain't it, I'm scared to ask, I maintain the charade for a state of calm. Dedicate time to creative art. Like Kurt Cobain when he played guitar, I sing psyching away while I lay in the bath and just drift. My thoughts cinematic, a realm uninhibited, I flow like magic. Between a heavenly dream and this challenging, as long non-physical that men can't savage. Sabotage with a blast and attack it. Out of your reach, Armstrong gonna grab it. Third eyes open, that doors on the carriage. When a highway man wants yours, let him have it. Hey! Devlin's back in the building! Fire in the Booth Part 6. Wow! Wow! You are an absolute savage. Gotta stop smoking. My life, Devlin.
He went fast, like he was just going in. Like,
Pack it in now.
There's more.
Pack it
he
in.
barely can breathe. Like, dang, dude.
Problem. I miss you, no, Dev. I missed you, mate.
Blessings, man. Much love, brother. Thank you for having me. Check.
I like this beat a little bit better.
1, 2.
Let's get him again, Dev.
Big up Tricky Beats on the net, man. Big beats. Listen.
Panic boom!
Yeah, it's the whole I'm a screw up. I think it's time I grew up, cause now I look so old I could pass for 82 up. And I ain't even 30 yet. Oh, what a dirty life turned out to be. Hope don't desert me yet. Why don't you come for me until my maker comes for me? Cause being the one to beat is taxing me. HMRC, they're all hunting me. I'm sitting here uncomfortably, sipping on my cup of tea, thinking who fucking me? The chic of it, I don't even know these cats. Roll up on your goldie sack, smack you with a golden plaque. I'll turn the show to ash till I can see the Charlie sweating. It's like I'm cooking crack on camera in some grimy setting. Yeah, you know it's that guy that makes the mighty efforts. I'll serve a pint inside the shot glass, defying measures. Play me back like podcast and find treasures. Holy crime is just some bread for all you blind beggars. I highly reckon the tiny seconds are worth the weight in gold, and once they're gone you won't get them, just like a phoenix feathers. Count your blessings, 40 count you out, like a boxer that got dropped just like a fart inside your mouth. You arse lickers, half spitters, thinking that you hard hitters. Biggest ear period, that's why they're wearing large knickers. Love to Uncle, love to Char and love to Vic, love to Young Spray, EGA, we made it through this shit. Like Andy Dufresne, crawling through these sewer pipes, trying to find the bluest sky. Devlin is do or die, but I'm so lazy I might choose death. Only joking who's next, I can see the future in my sight. The booth is now a light, it's like I can't believe that legally Charlie Sloth invited me to try ignite the BBC. There ain't no fighting me, no biting me, no beating me. I think these guys fancy me, that's why they always speak of me. I said there's fire in a booth part. Two, I thought I'd nice you with a new spark. Got everybody like that white man is too dark. You bloody right, and this year's a new start. I said there's fire in a booth part. Two, I thought I'd nice you with a new spark. Got everybody like that pale face is too dark. You fucking right, and this year's a new start. Hey! I would have pulled up like 20 times there. But you know what, every time I
like
put
this
it
a
up,
lot
people get
better.
mad at me, you know? It's like people be reading that news and like doing a restart. It's mad.
Oh man, he even know.
Bro,
He even know people get mad at with the button.
Much love, brother. Much
You know
love.
what? Like, for me,
But I like this
for me,
better
honestly,
that
as a
you
fan,
splitting it up as opposed to doing one long one or just two really long ones.
to have you come
Over
in
10
and
minutes.
raise the bar again in the booth.
Much respect.
Like last year was a strong year. Last year was
Yeah.
a real strong year. There was so many fighting the booths that were just potent last year. And you know, I'm always sitting there like, oh, is anyone ever going to raise the bar again? I mean, the bar's up there. You got to be told to jump up and catch it.
Said that's a compliment, man. Thank you very much.
Bruv, we ain't even finished yet.
We're gonna go again.
You gonna do four?
Check. Big up Pez OTB on this one. Yeah. Devlin, Charlie Sloth.
Let's go! Shut it down, Devlin, shut it down, bro! More history in the making, let's go! She best MC's worst nightmare. The devilish white bread, I don't quite care, and I'm right here. Yo, sloppy, when I bring a horror like Shotty, they're insignificant, it's quite clear. Nobody can make me look sloppy. This shit is my whole damn life, not a hobby. I was in a bitch trying to grind for a bobby. Now I'm on the mic, everyone is getting bodied. Asses ask me if I still feel relevant. Relevant, what's relevant? Shot in heroin, murder, lies, cash over anything. Kids, don't be silly with your life, be intelligent and acquire what you need and more. Television is a weapon and a winning a war. It's all Harry and Julie Shaw. It's not cool to be thick, nor to be a northern whore.
Yo, Charlie, what's going on? It's your boy Stormzy here, and I beg you roll that up for me. That was a banger. Reload it, pull it up, all of that stuff. Rewind that track for me.
No choppiness, no choppiness. Them deaf are what?
Mad! I said I wasn't gonna do that, I'm sorry, Dev.
You said
I'm
there's
sorry,
nothing
there's
cool
gonna be
about
fat
being
jokes for
dumb.
days in the
I
comment
agree.
section.
That's like a collar.
I had to
when
do
you
it,
start
but I
spitting
couldn't
history.
stop my finger.
Nothing
Fat
cool
finger
about
syndrome
being dumb.
creeped in.
Don't
And
worry, I'm
only
gonna be getting
we're in
great
a war
comments.
with TVs. That's
Take the pain
that's
together.
good.
Let's do it.
That was good.
We're getting again,
That was
Devlin,
good.
fight the booth, part 2.
They say will spin back.
Smash the history
Somebody in
for
the
ya.
comments section told me about this. Will spin it back with a compliment. I was like, okay.
Big up
Okay.
everyone that supported all the singles, Devlin.
We'll talk about it later.
Albums out there now, man, go get the ting.
Much love, everybody. I'll tie my daggers every time. She best MC's
You
worst
get it.
nightmare. The devilish white bread, I don't quite care, and I'm right here. Yo, sloppy, when I bring a horror like Shotty, they're insignificant, it's quite clear. Nobody can make me look sloppy. This shit is my whole damn life, not a hobby. I was in a bitch trying to grind for a bobby. Now I'm on the mic, everyone is getting bodied. Artists ask me if I
Straight
still
from
feel relevant.
memory.
Relevant, what's relevant? Shot in heroin, murder, lies, cash over anything. Kids, don't be silly with your life, be intelligent and acquire what you
You
need
going
and more.
fast then?
Television is a weapon and a winning a war. It's all Harry and Julie
Yeah.
Shaw, it's not not cool to be thick, nor to be a northern whore. Adore and deplore me, I'm sure that I can't give a shit anymore. You won't even want to spit on the floor when I'm finished here bringing the raw. Shop round, there ain't none bigger in store. I've been around from the AM, check my MO. Building blocks like Ed Sheeran, my Lego. Traits in the field, no life in the meadows. Nighttime running with the grimiest fellows. I hear echoes. I feel as though I lived 20 lives already, I ain't sure. Go so quick, I was told don't blink, so I didn't for a minute and my eyes got sore. Bellies of yellow, I feel like mental. Chat wet like Marty Pello, on what for? That's why I'm on a level when the sun won't settle on my soul. When I slip and I slide from the tour. Problem child with a red bow tie. Giving them what for, the pit with locked jaw. I clamp when I bite. Giving them lots more than gas when I write. Lyrically top drawer, dismantling mics. Sound mechanic, that man just sound mechanic. I'll bring a wave that'll drown the planet. When I play with a flame and grab it, get burnt in a state of panic. I was made erratic, private palm, full metal jacket, loopy and wild. Charlie, stay in the booth for too long and you be grey like me. It's the radiation of a nuclear star. Using the file, anything I want when I choose to and smile. Casting a spell, it's the voodoo child. Salem, I'm in a witch hunt, no trial. The only justice I know is poetical. They don't wanna hype, you can let them all, I'll get them all. I'm highly incredible, I'm making a circle spherical. More substance when I tell them all. You wanna ride with devs, you'll need a miracle. Bun your life for bling, it's so unethical. You know we're ephemeral. I'll start my own terraform where some people were never born. Man like Devlin in the building!
I like it.
Slice in history, man!
I like it.
You've been a part of it! If you're watching this video, you're listening live right now, you've been a part of history, man!
That
Devlin,
compact.
you are something else, mate!
Much love, brother. Thank you.
That was a much more enjoyable fire in the booth.
Wow! Please, I need some noise in the studio, man! Devlin!
Thank you.
Wow!
Okay. 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 Now, that was a much more enjoyable fire in the booth, basically, because something I noticed with the other fire in the booths that I've been watching, they were long, and on top of already being long, it would be long, and then most of that video would be like one rap. That would be one cipher. This guy, he's smart. He operates more so in the range of people's attention span. So he'll do a rap, it'll last maybe 2-3 minutes, and then stop. Which is nice, because when you do that, you keep your people better. And it like ends on a point, and it sort of like when people debate or make a debate, the really strongest thing you can do is end on a point and end on a definitive like message or just a definitive thing. He does that well. And I really like that he did that instead of instead of doing like an 8-minute long rap and then having 2 minutes of that either be fluff where Charlie's just hitting the button like boom, 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 or just 2 minutes of him doing like just like a mess around thing where it's like just messing around. 2 minutes of that, and I really like that he did that. I think he did like 3 tight knit raps where he went hard on one subject, hard on another subject, and then hard on another subject. I like that a little bit better than I've seen in some of the other Fire in the Booth songs that I've been reacting to today. I really like that. Now, I think I said in the last time, the first Fire in the Booth of Devlin that I reacted to, yeah, I thought the dude looked like a little bit like Shia LaBeouf. Please, just forgive me for saying that. Just please get that out your head. That was dumb. I shouldn't have said that. I really shouldn't have said that, honestly. And then another thing I wanted to bring up in the comment section that people have been putting out, I think specifically from that comment section, people have been saying, no, Rob, don't, right, yes, people from that specific comment section said, no, Rob, be nice to Charlie. Charlie is a really good guy. He gives these rappers a platform, these underground rappers a platform where they can come out, air their talent, and people can really check them out and really appreciate their skill and their messages that they have to say. As somebody said verbatim, he is your equivalent to our Funkmaster Flash. And it's like, okay, well, it's like, okay. And then somebody else explained to me, educated me, and said, oh, because one of the things that happened in the first video, I got upset that Charlie interrupted the guy. And I'm like, he's trying to flow, he's trying to do his thing. Please let him do his thing, let him flow. And somebody said, no, he's going back at it because it's a compliment. And when you get complimented like that, it means that you really want to rehear what they're going through. Okay, now let me just stick with that question and just ask a question with that. Charlie didn't do that with any of the Akala videos. Any of them. And I have to sit back and ask, do you think maybe the rapper themselves would probably ask not to be interrupted or ask not to have the wheel turn back or anything like that? Because honestly, Akala be hitting harder. Way harder than this guy is. Like, this guy be hitting like really fast, really like quick, like that. But in terms of messages, Akala had like deeper topics, in my opinion, and he didn't interrupt him. I just want to just bring that out, just if we haven't been paying attention to the Fire in the Booths, if we haven't really seen that. That's just something I know it's off the top of my head. If you have a thought or just something you want to say there, please let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your opinion. I honestly do. But there's a bunch of other people that haven't been interrupted with the rewind thing. I only really seen him do that. Okay, that's not true. I've seen him do that on one other guy. I think I did a partner. Wretch and Alvelino. I think he rewind Wretch on that. And that was might have been it. But I haven't seen many Fire in the Booths. I promise you I will probably end up seeing a whole lot more of them, because you guys want me to check out these other Fire in the Booths. Please, if you got other Fire in the Booths you want me to check out, let me know. Let me know the really good ones. If you have really deep Fire in the Booths, let me know that too, like Akala or like Dave, Black Box. Let me know if there's a Black Box or anything like that. They have some deep messages where they're getting their emotions out and they're telling like a story or something. You know, actually, somebody give me a good story cipher, because I've heard a lot of like deep messages, but give me like a story one, like a storyteller rap. There was somebody I asked in my first wave of videos, I asked the question, well, somebody, let's please come out, tell me who in your opinion is your favorite rapper out there that you know of, whether it's from a Fire in the Booth or anything like that. And I then asked, send me that video that convinced you that they were the best. And I said, okay, because if you do that, I'm probably going to get some really hard-hitting, really fiery stuff if we do that. I got a bunch of mixed responses. People didn't really want to gravitate towards a single rapper. People were more inclined to say that there's a few different people that they listen to, or that the best comment I got was that this one guy said, well, different rappers have different skill sets, and it's not really fair to do that. Like, this one type of rapper is the best storyteller. This one other rapper is best at telling truth. This other rapper is the best at doing this other thing. And it's like, okay, and it's like different rappers have different talents. Tell me a good storyteller. Tell me a good rapper with a good storyteller. If you're still watching this, I might be the same guy I'm talking to, which is awesome. But please tell me a good storyteller that I might find interesting to tell me a story. Just tell us something that'll move us along to something moving. Just something, yeah, tell me a good storyteller. That's all I want to know. And on a side note, since I'm talking about that, and I guess now I'll also talk about my channel, yeah, I'm thinking about my channel, and I don't want my channel name to be the same thing as my real name. So please come up with some suggestions for my channel name that we can possibly have for my channel, be my channel name. Send me suggestions for that, and also I'll be giving out shout outs to people who do that. So if you come up with some great name, I choose to go with that, it'd be awesome. Because so far I might be looking at just having my channel be called Rob Reacts, and that's kind of generic. It makes sense, my name is Rob. But yeah, I kind of want something a little bit more creative, and I know you guys will come up with some more stuff than me. So yeah, please do that. Please do that. Please send me some more requests. As always, I'll hit you up. I'll give you a shout out when I do that. This video was requested by James Stewart. Thanks again, James. I requested your first video. And yeah, please like and subscribe to my channel. I want to get my numbers up. And with that being said, peace. Thank you.